Tragic piece of news coming in. A former Indian Army officer, Col Waibhav Anil Kale, who was working with the United Nations in Gaza, has been killed in the Israel-Hamas war. He was serving as an observer with the United Nations Department of Safety and Security. Colonel Kale lost his life in an attack on his vehicle as he was going from Gaza to inspect a hospital in Rafah. During his tenure in the Indian Army, he had served in the 11th Jammu and Kashmir Rifles Infantry Regiment. He had taken premature retirement from the Army and had recently joined the UN about 2 months ago. So far, there's no clarity on who's behind this attack, and the United Nations has called for an investigation. As we have been consistently reporting, the situation in Gaza's Rafah is really bad. This place was the last refuge for over 1.4 million people who had taken refuge in this area, escaping Israel's airstrikes. According to latest reports, Israeli tanks are pushing deeper into Rafah. The global community, including Israel's staunchest ally, the US, have warned Netanyahu against its operation in Rafah and that it would result in a potential humanitarian catastrophe. The world leaders have warned that Rafah will become a grave. However, Israel has vowed to press and continue with its operation in Rafah even without the support of its allies, saying that its operation is necessary to root out 4 remaining Hamas battalions holed up in the city. Now, UNRWA, the main United Nations aid agency in Gaza, has estimated that 450,000 people, around this figure, have fled Rafah since May 6th. Now, interesting to note that according to a new report by Human Rights Watch released today, Israeli forces have carried out at least 8 strikes on humanitarian convoys and their facilities in Gaza since October, even after aid organizations provided their coordinates to the Israeli authorities. The organization has said that Israel Defense Forces did not issue warnings to the aid organizations before the strikes, which killed or injured at least 31 people. So far, more than 190 UN staff have been killed in Gaza, most of them national staff of the United Nations Relief and Works Agency for Palestine Refugees in the Near East, or UNRWA.